Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the Curie-ous Expedition. A new Curie-ous Expedition, in fact, because the old one ended. This one will be led by... why do I think that's so funny? This one will be led by Marie Curie, who I probably don't have to tell you too much about. I bet everybody listening has at least heard of Marie Curie, but in case you're not terribly familiar, she was a physicist, chemist, She was responsible for many of the pioneering breakthroughs on our understanding of radioactivity. And, in fact, she invented the word radioactivity, and then she died due to anemia that she got because of all the radioactivity she was always around, which I guess really lends truth to the thing you're always hearing rappers say, that if you live by the isotope, you die by the isotope. She has polymath. We get to choose from 5 perks at the end of each expedition, as opposed to 3. And we get to start with a missionary, and a dog, and a donkey. Marie Curie was actually the first character I ever played before I did anything on screen, so I'm pretty familiar with the fact that this party's surprisingly good at fighting, but we really would like to acquire a gun as soon as possible. Also, maybe this is a run where we choose not to give too much of a crap about what the natives think, because we can use missions. We'll just have to sort of bend our expeditions toward places where there are missions. Anyway, let's get out there. Ada Lovelace, Aleister Crowley, Charles Darwin, and Mary Kingsley are our competitors. I'm going to play on Expedition again. I think we're getting better at the game, but if we win this one, we'll kick it up to certain death. Because you know what I hate is winning. I said that kind of sarcastically, but I actually do kind of like winning's not really that fun. If the moment when I stop getting better at a game is when the game starts to bore me, and so I do want, I want things to be difficult. A wealthy foreigner named Sir Dare Elamed, yeah, he wants me to find his wife. We've done this a bunch of times. Let's get out there. We'll find his wife. It'll be easy. Yeah, I haven't really tried just ignoring standing altogether. Doing a run where I decide I'm going to steal everything and burn everything. And maybe Marie Curie is not the best one to do that with since she doesn't start with a gun. But if we get a gun early, I may go for it. Hey, let's take some water. Why do I have so little storage space? Hold on, is this right? I have 2. Sister Bria only has 1. Obviously the dog doesn't have anything. And Sir James the donkey. Our donkey was knighted. Hold up, I wasn't knighted. How come the donkey gets to be knighted? Alright, well. This is an inauspicious beginning. I'm not happy about this. Freaking donkey. Putting on airs. Alright, let's enter the stone circle. We are going to look for ruins. Sister B seemed visibly upset at the idea of desecrating this spiritual site. I wonder if she's going to get... loyalty decreased. Okay, that's fine. I was wondering if she was going to get paranoid, maybe. We can't level the dog or the donkey, so... Sister Bia gets it. Actually, she's already superstitious. That's why she felt that way. Sorry about that. Little sneeze. It turns out, allergies and asthma never really go away. Alright, let's head this way. Let's hit this village. It looked like there was another village. In fact, there's a thing down there. Let's go down here. I think it's better routing to go down here and then back, because the pyramid is almost guaranteed to be to the west, and we're gonna have to head west for the shrine anyway. It would have definitely been better for me to head to the question mark from here, but what are you gonna do? As far as I know, the game doesn't have time machines, although actually it could totally have time machines. That wouldn't be out of place at all. We might encounter H.G. Wells. And since he wrote the... What was my logic there? We might encounter H.G. Wells, and since he wrote a book called The Time Machine, he must have had a time machine? Anyway. This bleak and foreboding place was located in the midst of a swamp, scattered with the remains of long-dead elephants. We will search the elephants, and we will take their delicious tusks. Delicious? Valuable. We will take their valuable tusks. Are you joking? Out of her superstitious mind, indeed. This is not sacrilegious. I don't worship elephants. Does she worship elephants? Is she a nun of some kind of elephant god? That actually sounds real dope. Maybe we should worship elephants. Aleister Crowley didn't even show up until just now. I guess he decided he was going to take a couple weeks off before starting his expedition. Lazy. Alright, the group were apparently a clan of well-trained warriors. We are at 0 standing. As we approached the village, we were immediately approached by a native. She introduced herself as Demo, and it transpired that she was the wife we were asked to escort back to London. Alright, we'll do it. I'm cool with that. She's a shaman, which means she'll have that mushroom skill, I think. Ooh, look at this. These people have all kinds of cool stuff. I want these. Is there any chance of me getting these? They don't actually care about bullets very much. They don't like bullets. I guess that makes sense. Bullets are not tremendously valuable to them. I know climbing gear is far from useless, but... but if I get rid of the climbing gear... If I get rid of all of the climbing gear, then I get inventory space. Deal. Shall I recruit? We got 2 standing. Actually, okay, no, she doesn't count as a proper member in our trek. So we basically only have the option of recruiting warriors. And 2 of these warriors have drawbacks and 1 of them doesn't. So this isn't exactly rocket science. Alright, yeah, let's rest too. We'll go ahead and kill our standing because I have no intention of... Uh-oh. The village chief offered to prepare a feast to celebrate our visit. However, we would need to hand over one of our animals. No, absolutely not. The chief was visibly disappointed. Is this going to reduce my standing even further? No, it doesn't seem to have any effect. Okay. The next morning I woke to face a crowd of natives. It seems my expressive yawning concerned them. Maybe they think I'm haunted. Alright, in a heartbreaking ceremony, Demo said farewell to her tribe. You know... Alright. I'm very curious about the whole doings that transpired with this being somebody's wife, but that person not be... whatever. It's not important. So I like that the max sanity bonus is increasing every time we level up our missionary. But she's starting to be a real pill. Kind of bummed me out with all of her constant whining about, we shouldn't desecrate shrines, we shouldn't steal things from the dead. You know what? They're dead. They don't need stuff. Stuff is not useful when you're dead. That's right? I mean, you gotta pay the ferryman. Leave a couple of pennies on the eyes, but other than that... Alright, we arrived at a majestic structure. The structure showed long cracks, so when we take the thing from here, it's going to leave a giant chasm behind. I'm fine with that. Ooh, 2 treasures. Nice. Golden bowl and golden earrings. -3 standing. Yeah, this is my carrying face. Oh no, this is mountains. Huge cracks is the mountains. Okay. So we have some rations, but we actually don't have a lot. It looks like this is probably... Is this 100%? Yeah, okay. So this is the golden pyramid. So obviously we want to hit this first. Oh, actually, this is probably another village, isn't it? Didn't it say there were 2 villages? What's my standing right now? -3? You know what? If they want to fight, we'll fight them. The village is buzzing with activity, but nobody paid attention to us. That's good. Attention is bad. Alright. That sounds pretty cool. Can we trade you some torches and... Like, I know they don't value the bullets highly, but I also don't value the bullets highly, so... Looks like, yeah, we can do that. We can keep a torch and get 3 more gems. That's a big increase to our funding. Alright, let's get out of here before they freak out and kill us. Alright, I want to avoid going to negative sanity because I feel like at this point that's really the only thing that could still spoil this. Oh, I want the butterfly, but I don't want the butterfly so much that I'm going to risk anything. And we're not leveling anybody up until I know whether Mavi is coming with us. This also is not the thing. I literally just now noticed this is not the thing. It's up here somewhere. Well, it was down left from here. So it's it's got to be right there, but that's not good. Uh-oh. It's not worth doing this then, is it? Well, that's 51, and it would be 41. Yeah, you know what? We'll take a little detour, get a butterfly. And probably somebody will shoot themselves or something. You know how these things go. We were exhausted and terribly hungry. As the night fell, Mavahi approached me with a suggestion. If we butchered one of our animals, we would regain much-needed energy and instill new hope. Oh, I bet that's true. But I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. Sir James is really useful, and Dodger hasn't been useful yet. But the attack dog The hunting dog is actually really pretty good in combat. I refuse. He became irrational and not open to any discussion. Well, that's fine. If he's listening, I don't need to discuss any further than that. Butterfly. Curie's master moth. It is the greatest of all moths. Alright, here we are. Please no more events on the way? Okay, looks like we got out of there. Things could have gone... honestly, things hardly could have gone better. That was really quite lucky. Let's get out of here. Alright, we're going to try to convince Mavihi to stay with the track. Actually, are we? How much do I want this warrior? Well, I think I'm going to fight. I think I'm going to be fighty on this run. I think... Yeah, let's try that. Let's try. Alright, cool. Worst case scenario, we can always release her later. Alright, to the Explorers Club. Yeah, I actually think that went really well. We ran out of supplies, but it didn't really affect us, and we got to visit all of the nodes that I saw, and we got a lot of treasure. What I feel like is a lot of treasure for the first expedition. And now, we get to choose from 5 perks instead of 3, so let's see. Increased sanity gain when resting in nature, so that'd be at the rock overhangs and at the springs and stuff. I guess if we bought a campsite, that also might count. Anthropology, we can pick up anthropology. That might actually be really valuable. It would require me to be nice to people instead of burning everything and killing everyone. But this does lead to a lot of fame. Those anthropological studies are really valuable. She should know her place. Hold up. Was that old lady who said that? You're right, the dog does deserve its own medal. So, like, I think Eagle Eye is pretty good. I guess we're going to take anthropology. Fresh air fanatic. Yeah, it's gonna require... This is definitely going to steer me toward a friendlier playstyle, but I think it's too much extra fame to ignore. Don't worry. It'll happen. We'll get a Madman Murder Everything playthrough. Alright, so obviously we gift the stupid butterfly collection. Listen, I'm not saying that I have no respect for Lepidopterus. Am I? No, I'm not doing that. Okay, so we're actually going to, after we get the reward for having completed the Bring Home My Wife quest, we're going to be rolling in cash here. That's fantastic. So it looks like there's no missions here, and no missions here. Our missionary is not being very useful yet. Well, this one has more villages, and we like anthropology, so let's do this, I guess. What is that leftmost symbol? Do I know what that is? Have I seen that before? Oh, I think that's one of those things where you can put an offering in the water, but I don't know what it does. Yeah, let's go to the Dark Jungle. Alright, the couple, obviously very happy with the results. 150 funds. Isn't it usually not that much? That's crazy. That's 400 and... Wow. Alright, we're going to have a ton of inventory space. I'm improving the heck out of our saddle. Alright, a museum curator made an interesting proposition. He was a collector of sorts and promised to compensate me favorably for any instruments that we retrieved. By the way, did you notice that I can't say the word curator even though the sound that I stumbled on is in my character's name? So we could pick up a translator. Maybe kick out our missionary, pick up a translator. That actually might be really handy. We can't understand anything that our warrior is saying to us. And our missionary is like, are you that Fog chap? Is she talking about Kirk Fogg? Wait, is that dude's name Kirk or Kurt? Huh, I actually don't know. I think we're going to kick the missionary out, as much as I like the improved max sanity, because it looks like we're trying to play a little bit more village heavy, and a translator is very helpful in that regard, especially since we have to rest in the village to do the anthropological study. She's prejudiced against the opposite sex, but I think actually all of the humans in our crew are female, so it may not come up. I still actually have never seen the sexism do anything. So let's dismiss Sister B. We're sending with her a point of stats, which is a little bit of a bummer, but... You know, you level people up... Ooh, hell yes. You level people up before you really know what you're going to be doing sometimes. So I want to try to leave 150 funding open. So let's take ropes and stuff. Actually, hold on. Let's do animal improvement first. I think we're very clearly going to have the 150 left over. We can do it again, right, at 150? I don't think that we want to, but we could. Alright, so I just wanted to have a good idea of exactly how much inventory space we actually have. So we have to bring food. Machetes are really helpful. Rope is a lot less helpful. We don't always encounter a lot of the shallow water spaces that make rope useful. So we'll hold off on that for a second. Let's bring some more medical supplies because we can do that without actually costing another slot. We should bring some more torches. We should bring at least one shovel. So this is 4 inventory slots worth of new stuff. We're probably going to consume the blue mushroom right away, so this is sort of not actually a slot, which means we have like 4 slots left. So I can afford to bring rope. And as always, we can just throw it away if we need to. Let's do this. I'm pretty jazzed about this shotgun, I gotta be honest with you. Alright, Expedition 2. The first one went super well, and hopefully that was setting the tone for the entirety of our adventure. Alright, so we have enough space to bring a water. Actually, we have enough space to bring a water. I'll pop the blue mushroom, and then I think I'll mount up. Yeah. Reduce the sanity cost of travel by a little bit. So who gets the level, then? I think it's probably not Mavehi. We don't really need the stealth. And we don't have a way of getting to that, and I didn't bring any dynamite or anything. I guess we'll just head out in this direction and see what we see. A little bit of blue mushroom action. Alright. I think we can afford to swing back and grab this cave real quick. Caves are sometimes really valuable. And of course, we brought torches. Oh, we found mushrooms. So let us collect some mushrooms. What do we got? Okay, just healing mushrooms. Yeah, we'll take those. Throw out the water right away, as usual. Alright, so I have to remember, we're trying to find instruments. What is this? Tome page of abomination. Well, we're taking the golden coin, so we may as well. But I don't know what it does. Ah, man, she gained superstitious. That's a bummer. Superstitious is one of my least favorite ones because I feel like I do things that trigger it all the time. We can throw out our health mushrooms. We don't really need them. Yeah, let's dump the shovel. The health mushrooms do have a trade value of 10, is why I did that. I don't feel confident that we will necessarily have a use for the shovel, and it doesn't trade for as much. Alright, I headed this way. Ooh, wow, you can see all the way across the chasm, which makes sense. It would have to be a mighty large chasm for that not to work. I went this way because there are hills. I just want to have a look around. Alright, that is exactly what I was looking for. I can see a gorilla on a hilltop miles and miles away. Actually, I have no idea what the scale is here. Alright, so we're at 0 standing right now. Oh, look, a hut. We could... What are people's... I think if we cleansed her, it would clear both of them, right? That actually might be worth doing, because I'm going to do things that are going to trigger her superstition a lot. Yeah, let's barter. So what do you have? Do you have targeted teleportation? That's pretty much what I'm always looking for. Actually, now that I understand that Springs Creation means a healing spring and not just water spaces, I kind of like this. I don't think that we have the ability reasonably to trade for these mushrooms, even though I would like some mushrooms. We might be able to get these drums off of him. So we'll start with those, and holy crap, this dude loves... He loves these scrolls so much. They're very expensive. Oh. You know what? I don't know what it does, but I'm fine with trading it, actually, for a thing that I have a great deal of value for. Well, I guess, you know what? We don't need this. We have enough medical supplies. Let's just, let's trade off some of our ropes and stuff. There we go. Drums. Cool. Alright. The shaman began chanting. He seemed to be in commune with the spirits. After a short while, he calmed down, and we helped Afarin Baba to her feet. Yeah, cool. And we got a drum. She's so excited. She has to shout about it, because she just cannot hide it. Alright, everybody, please no alcoholism. Damn it. You know, honestly, I should have done this before I talked to the shaman, because he could have cleared her alcoholism. I'm gonna save up my region points to level her up again, I think. I think that is more important. Do I want to try to fight a gorilla? Well, if I do want to fight a gorilla, let's do it after we deal with the villagers, because killing animals reduces our standing. The villagers observed us with curiosity as our trek arrived at their settlement. We were able to walk freely amidst their number freely, and they're a shamanistic group. So, let us trade. Okay, they have these, and also one of these blue mushrooms. And they don't value the mushrooms as highly as the shamans do, I believe. So let's try to trade for this. Oh, they do like whiskey, though. You do this for one whiskey? Hell yeah. Deal. And then let's rest in the village. Let us not offer one of our animals as food. What is with these people? We will make an anthropological study of them. We will sleep and refill our sanity. The villagers had become disturbed by our presence. Yeah, the standing is dropping rapidly. I think we're done with you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so we have to dismount from our donkey and eat our blue mushroom. Okay. Everything's good. We're all good now. We can use the drums. Will they be expended? I'm worried they'd be expended. Let's not use them. Oh, is the gorilla aggroed on us? 18 days, huh? He aggroed on us, but then he moved away, so we're not actually in range to fight him. So I guess let's just explore this. Let us search the area and find some well-preserved tusks. And then be overburdened by one slot. And throw all of our ropes away? We actually do have a lot of water crossings to do. The ropes are useful on these like swampy regions, not on the shallow river tiles. For some reason I thought it was shallow river. Yeah, I guess toss the ropes. So our compass is at 99%. I think that means it's getting more accurate. Like, I think it could be the case that it's totally random until you hit 100%, but I don't think that is how it works. So we have quite a lot of sanity worth of whiskey. We could explore a little more. We haven't actually found that much. I guess, actually, this isn't so bad. 60, we have 90 funds straight up, and then I think these are 70 fame apiece. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll get some funds for the drums as well. Maybe we should just take it easy. Let's not, can we not maybe go through the mosquitoes? Right, I know this is more sanity, but I'm really worried about the mosquitoes. Yeah, actually, let's go to the hill. It's kind of an awkward travel. Alright. This gorilla's gonna fight us no matter what we do. Let's fight him. Now, we do have a shotgun. Let's do this. Let's take the shotgun and hold it. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose precise attack. This is... The shotgun has a combo, right? Yeah, allows a special dice combo. I have no idea what the shotgun's combo is. And we also have lookout. I think we hold shotgun sword and just roll the blue dice again. Yeah, I was looking for more eyes. Because I know we can get better sword attacks this way. And I guess we just tap him with the shotgun. He has a strong bleed on him, which does 3 damage every turn. So he'll certainly die this next turn. And we have medkits. Oh, there was a stun. Well, this'll do him. Alright, gorilla down. Let's take some gorilla bits and then drop a bunch of stuff. Let's actually heal everybody up. I'm just not even going to mess with the possibility of infection. Now we are 3 item slots overburdened. We could drop the meat right away. We don't have a use for it. I think the animal teeth are also going. And then this is 40 funds worth of gorilla paws. Like, screw these. Screw these torches, that's what I say. Oh, there's a big tiger. We did not yet aggro the tiger. That's the way out. So we can go and hit this. We should probably go around the tiger's aggro range. That encounter with the gorilla made me a little bit less confident in our combat abilities. Oh, good, a shrine. Let us enter the shrine and steal everything on it. Yeah, and then we have to drop some stuff, but I don't... Okay, first of all, let's all drink whiskey and make our team a little bit more loyal. And then let's drop one item, and I'd like to drop an item that isn't treasure, because I feel like we're doing really well on the treasure front. I'd like to keep that rolling. I wish this tiger was like one space closer, because I would walk overburdened into tiger range and fight the tiger, and then use up my med kits. Well, let's toss the medical supplies with a bunch of angry tigers in between us and our destination. Seems perfectly reasonable. And then I drank way too much whiskey. I mean, it increases the loyalty of my team. I guess I don't feel too bad about it. And then I guess we just leave. I feel like we probably are leaving some loot out there, but we really do have a lot in our inventory. The Pyramid of Gold beckoned us to victory. Resourcefulness begets success. Yeah, I'd say that's a fair description of what happened here. And you know what? We never used the C map option. But this is what our trek looked like. Average travel distance 6.1, 89% of actually 89% of the world discovered. We probably did get almost all the treasure that was possible. All right, finish expedition. 92 days, still came in first. What's up now, nerds? All right, so we can pick up polyglot. I mean, like, I know we just did a polyglot thing, but it fits so well. Let's have a whiskey. This is my whole party's sentiment for every occasion. Yeah, let's have some whiskey. Yeah. All right. Let's just gift all the stuff that's not obviously for selling, right? Like, I think we're doing quite well on money. Sell, sell, sell. 131 plus some, Do I want to sell this, maybe? You know what? Yeah, let's just be a little bit sure. We have quite a fame lead. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for this episode of the Curie-ous Expedition. Ooh, one of those portals. I think we might have to do this. Come back next time. I think we're going to try to go through a portal. And we'll see you then.